Hey everyone, I finished watching the next VR Troopers episode, The Dognapping. This is a very fun, dumb little episode. It's not super deep, it's not really exciting or anything, but it's a fun, dumb little episode. Grimlord's latest plan is to kidnap Jeb, Ryan's dog, thinking he may know secrets about the VR Troopers. Jeb's hanging out at Hart's lab, ordering pizza over the phone. Sure, he can do that. And he's watching Samurai Pizza Cats, and that's pretty cool. I miss in old Saban shows when they would show characters like, or there'd be a TV in the background and it'd be playing like an old Saban show. Like, I think in Master Rider they're watching Samurai Pizza Cats once or twice. In Mighty Morphin there's a few episodes where a TV plays like some cartoon Saban owns. And, how was it? In Time Force, Nadira's watching Master Rider. Huh. Weird. So anyway, he steps outside and he gets jumped by Skugs, and there's a pretty exciting chase scene where he's running away from the Skugs and like barely avoiding them. It's really cool, and it made me think of that scene from Kenobi where that guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is leading a group of mercenaries trying to catch Princess Leia, like little kid Leia, and they're really incompetent because they can't catch the like 7-year-old or 8-year-old, however old she is, and it just looks really stupid. They were able to do it way better here, having Jeb avoid the Skugs. It looks more believable. That's fun. That's a funny thing to think about. Whatever. Anyway, Hart calls the troopers and tells them Jeb never came back from his walk. The troopers go out to look for him. Meanwhile, Jeb's still trying to avoid the Skugs, but then he gets captured. The troopers are fighting. Oh yeah, the troopers. They see some police officers setting up a roadblock, and they walk up, and Ryan sees one of them holding Jeb's collar. So they're like, "Oh, those must be the Skugs," and then they reveal themselves to be Skugs, and there's a fight, and then they're in the battle grid, and then we get this really weird green screen shot in Grimlord's base. The Skugs like wheel in Jeb, who's in a cage. Oh wait, no, this was I think right before, whatever. Anyway, it's a really weird shot. It looks really strange. Jeb and the Skugs have a glow around them because of the green screen effect not working quite right. But it kind of works for this. Like, Grimlord's base is so strange and, like, alien looking that this doesn't really feel too out of place for this weird glow to be around them and things to look kind of unnatural. Also kind of helps with the virtual reality theme. Remember that Grimlord is supposed to be in virtual reality? So anyway, they scan Jeb's brain because they think that he might know something, and it turns out he doesn't know anything. So they're like, oh, well, he's useless. Let's use him as bait for an ambush, or at least. Let's get our money's worth out of doing this. So, let's see, they put him in a warehouse, they have him call the troopers, he tells them where he is, the troopers go to find Jeb, they make it to the dock, there's a couple of warehouses, and they're like, okay, we gotta split up because Metalder footage. So JB goes this way, Ryan goes that way, Caitlin goes this way. Caitlin immediately finds Jeb and doesn't have to fight or do anything. Ryan has to fight this one monster while another monster is behind him, planning on shooting him in the back. JB fights this other monster that runs away, and he follows it for some reason, all the way to the quarry. The goal isn't to defeat the monsters, it's to find Jeb, isn't it? So anyway, Ryan fights off the monsters, and then JB defeats his monster, and then they all reunite at the end, and this story is happy end. So yeah, it's a fun, dumb little episode. I like that we get a focus for Jeb. That's really cool, and I do like that there's like a lot of advanced for this show editing. That green screen effect is like cool. I imagine it must have taken some effort to plan that out and to work that in. Not a whole lot to say. This isn't really that deep of an episode. It's fine. Definitely, if you're a fan of Jeb, this is like one of the episodes to watch because he's featured very heavily in it. And I do like Jeb. He's a cool character. He's a very unique character. I like that he's a silly talking dog that they don't really try too hard with. Hmm. Nothing else to say, so I guess I'll end it here. See ya.